in Jamaica, a typical pet shop have several different things. You have plants, you have birds, you have um, several different things that's out there that's available, and they also have fish, right? Okay. So I'm at next to nature pet shop. Next to nature pet shop is unique. It is nestled in the parish of St. Andrew, Ligony, where in which it actually offers several things for sale, both living, both living and inanimate, right? Both plants, animals, and here you're looking at some birds, right? They have white doves, they have homing pigeons, they have normal pigeon, beautiful pigeon, fantail pigeon, top notch, to name a few. Right now, these pigeons are like in hundreds, and they vary in color from brown to white to gray to a mixture of all. Right, one thing I love about this display of birds is that you can actually choose the type of fish, and it's more easier to spot the male and the female because they are actually tagged, right? And as you all know about homing pigeon, once the pigeon gets used to the home where it actually originates from, right? You can release it miles away and it still returns home. I remember years ago I used to have birds. I mean, like nearly 100 birds, right? And just like how I have a lot of fish, a lot of fish containers within my yard, I usually have a lot of birds in my yard, right? And I remember one time I sold some birds to somebody. A matter of fact, that I gave them away because I was actually moving from that home. These white birds look really beautiful, right? I was actually moving, right? And within about 3 days, the bird was like sold to someone who lived probably about 50, 60 kilometers away from where I live. Within about 3, 4 days, the bird actually came back. Now, one thing unique about this pet shop, let's get the focus in a little bit. Okay, you're supposed to be seeing the focus in a little bit, right? I love the fact that it has a really um great array of plants, right? Plants range from small plants to large plants to medium plants, indoor plants, outdoor plants, veranda plants, plants all over. And I think I've seen somewhere about that they have aloe vera. Aloe vera in Jamaica is used for several different things, right? Aloe vera is used to, for example, if you have cold, you can mix it with some honey, and you can have it. You can bathe with it to get your skin looking smooth and nice. You can actually, oh yeah, here are some budgies. Here are some budgies, right? Budgies are sold. I remember I had a few the other day. They they're so cute. Some when I went to white doves also really beautiful. These are like doves, right? Not pigeon. But the budgies are so cute, right? But I tell you, they pinch hot, especially when they like holding on to your finger. But I think these are some nice plants. I'm looking for the I'm looking for the aloe vera, but as I said with the aloe vera can be used for several different things, for several different ailments, and these are the stands. The stands are made up of steel, right? Metal. Yeah. So these plants is like they have a little nursery, and the plants are sold in graduated amount. For example, you have the small, the large, the medium in size of plants, right? These are some plants that you can actually hang up on the veranda on the front of your house, and it just looks really beautiful, right? I like how they actually display the plants. I like the fact that plants are actually sold at a good price, right? I think they also have some palm trees, right, somewhere about the place, right. I love these plants. They just look beautiful, red, beautiful. When they grow up to be, oh, and I think they have some pathos. This plant looks like lettuce, right? Oh, here's the aloe vera. Aloe vera, yeah. I have some at home, and this is a pathos I was talking to you about a few seconds ago. They might look a little bit weird, but they are young, and you have different type of pathos plant. When compared to probably the one that you might know, the one that persons put into the aquarium. Yes, these can be placed into the aquarium. This is also called neon pathos, right? Beautiful. You can place it into a hanging container and place it on the veranda up near the roof, like, and it just like it comes down. It has a curve. It just look really wonderful. Here is another veranda plant. You just stick a stick in there. Another veranda plant again. You just the one before, you just put a stick into the pot and it will just grow on that. I think these are some rose bush, well, bush or plant, whatever you think, right? Wonder how it smells. Smells good, right? All right. So these are some. I think some were sold, so they need a little bit more restocking. But I like this. I like this area. It just gives you as a store name. These are some cactus, right, and some plants which doesn't really need much watering. Uh, but the name of the store suggests, next to nature. I mean, like being in here is like it's just a cool array of sweet natural sensation that actually permeates your nose as you actually walk through this area, right. The plants are labeled nicely, and they are placed in order, and they are placed according to the degree of sunshine in which they require. Some plants require more sunshine than the other. Uh, Tucked away nestled away in this area are some aquariums. Now I should let you know that these aquariums, they are some of them you might look a little dark, while some of them might look a little bit light in color. I mean, like when you're looking at the fish looks a little dark, right? The whole setup is just neat. It's like you have the forest, and in the middle of the forest you have actual life. So the entire garden space, the entire area that has the plant is so beautiful, and then now you have the fish, right? It really looks good, right? And they have tropical type of fish, no exotic fish like discus or arowana or any of those fish that is considered as expensive and not really affordable for the local public. But I guess for the common individual, this store will actually do well, selling stock over and over and over again, right? Some pet shop you'll go in and you will, oh, this angel looks nice, right? Some pet shop you go in and you'll see the fish, the exotic fish that probably some of you like the angel and the some type of angel and discus and arowana. You'll see them like in there for weeks before they are sold. Now this store, fish are not normally held here too long, right? The location of this store is in the, what you call it, the uptown area, and it's like a lot of persons actually come to visit, should I say, come to or visit this location for fish. Now the aquarium size, one thing I like about this pet shop is that the aquarium size vary. You don't like it's not like you see like only 50 gallons or 30 gallons or so. You see aquariums of different sizes. You see 200 gallons. You see, yeah, there's a 200 gallons over on the other side with some Malawian peacock, but those look a little bit dark. I like this. I think these are 100 gallons, right? Peacocks, right? A little focus here. Yeah, this is a little bit better, right? Dragon blood. Yeah, I think yeah, some peacocks, right? Uh, the stand, the owner, I think, was wise to build the stand out of metal instead of board, because in Jamaica, unlike some places in the world, we are troubled with a lot of termites. Now, these are both albino and black skirt tetra. Now, this is I think this is a 200 gallon aquarium, very large, right? I think some was when I came here last, um, this was filled with Malawian peacock, and as I said before, fish are not normally held here for too long, right? They are sold very quickly. You know, these are some beta. Now I love just looking at these koi. Now, one thing I've always marked this pet shop for is the actual selling of the trading of well, trading and selling is the same thing, of large size koi, and these kois ranges from price of like 6, 7, 20, $70,000. Now, the thing about this pet shop is that it not only offers plants and fish, but it also offers dog grooming. I mean, you will actually these dogs you will actually carry a dog here, and your dog would be bathed, shampoo, ear trim, teeth brush, everything, nails are done and all that, groomed, and they are taken care of really as if they are in some big, we call it now, hotel. It's just really cool. Now we are the inside section of the store. Here they actually sell other products that go with those that are in the garden, whether it be plants or birds or dogs. So you have the feed, you have the dog feed, you have the bird feed, and you all know that different bird consume different type of feed. So therefore, the feed are arranged according to the type of birds. Right. So on this side you have the bird feed, right, and yeah, probably about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 type of bird feed. Wow, guys. Yeah. Right, and over on the other side, the purple bag are dog feed food, right? All right, on this side now, on this side, you have fish food. These are curry sticks, curry sticks, and below them you have flakes, and you have different type of flakes depending on the type of mixture, and then you have aqua marine what I call it, aqua. I can't pronounce it. Aqua marine type of some like a round ball food, like fish food. It depends on the size of the fish. Oh, and those things at the bottom that mark pine, you would put that in your hamster cage. Those are bird. Those are bird cage for your your budgies and so. Okay, so they not only they do sell fish, sell plants, but they also do custom build aquariums and stands, right? And custom build aquariums and stands, to me, they keep better than if you are actually yeah. So this is one of the custom build lid, or should I say cover. I think they look really cute in comparison to the one that actually comes with the ready-make aquarium. These are built in the carpenter shop. Only problem is that you probably will not be able to put a hang on the back filter on that one. And these are bird cages, or not bird cages, bird nest. So you have the cage, and then you put that right. These are some hamster cages, some what I call it now, some fish, uh, some ready-made fish uh, aquarium, some plant buckets, or should I say, plant uh, thing where you put plants in. Right, so the store has a whole array of items that can mix together and give you an awesome indoor and outdoor experience as far as beautification is concerned. Right, so these pots, they range from plastic to clay, and they range in different sizes. I don't think I have actually recorded any of those, however, but they have some huge clay pots outdoor, and they just really look cool. And in these clay pots, you can put some huge indoor plants. You can probably put them on a veranda, on a step, on a port, both back and front. All right, these are some toys or some gadgets that you can place on your dog, or you can place on your cat, and also they can actually play with. So you'll have the colors for the dog, the grooming brush, all those things. These are sold within the store, right? And they come in various size, color, shape, and form. So these are like bed for like dogs and cats and stuff, right? As I said before, this pet shop is not as if it's just dealing with birds, not as if it's dealing with cat or fish alone. It deals with multiple array of things. Now these are some bird cage, some simple bird cage. I bought one already for my kids when they were much smaller. Birds fly away, so I just stick to the fish part. All right, so these are the decorations that you would have for your aquarium on one side, and on the other side you will have instruments that you use, so within your garden, right? Like the top of the hose, stuff that you would have in your garden, right? um, in Jamaica, it's different than the stores in which I've visited in New York, as far as pet shop is concerned. You will have, for example, you will have uh, those places that sell hardware stuff, sell garden stuff, right? But in Jamaica, you'll have a whole mix of that. You'll have the garden stuff also being sold in the pet shop. Now, these are some stones that you can actually place within your aquarium. And the thing about this pet shop, I think I mentioned it in another tour which I did at this pet shop when it was at a different location, is that they actually sell these stones. They actually sell these stones in small amounts, so you'll have the entire bag. You can actually get that, while you can actually weigh out the stones and sell them by the pound. Right? The decorations are cool. Some of them have cave-like features in which you can actually have your fish, stay in, should in case. Like for example, some fish like caves. Right? What would a pet shop be? One that sell birds and dogs and cats sometimes, and fish, be without medication. Now, as with all pet store or any store that actually sell pet stuff, medication is always on the front line, right? So there is a section for that, and these are where you can find that. You also have stuff for your garden like fertilizer, insecticide, pesticide, all of that found in another section. No, both of them are not mixed because it's just a different place, right? Okay, so next to nature is really next to nature because it actually encompasses several things that are actually in nature, right? It gives you opportunity to keep fish. You have your fish instruments. You have your fish, you have your net, you have your feed, you have your aquarium, you have your decoration, you have your lights, you have your medication, right? You have your pump, you have a whole array of things, right? uh, in addition, right, and these are box filter, right? In addition, next to nature also have plants, right? They have fertilizer, they have plant pots, they have different things that you would need so as to get that plant being looking all that good. Interestingly, the store also has a section where you call a gift shop. Now, I visited this location right before Father's Day, and these are just some of the gift items that they were like preparing for those persons looking for something unique for as a Father's Day gift. So these are some Father's Day trinkets, right? So Next to Nature provides items for birthday, anniversary, graduation, and funerals.